seasons, the dam will collect sand carried by the river, gradually increasing its water storage capacity. The trapped water will remain stored within the sand layers, ready for use when needed. Fourth, water access points should be installed. Hand pumps or shallow wells can be placed near the dam to make it easy for people to retrieve the stored water. In some cases, pipes can be added to direct water to nearby farms. Fifth, vegetation and maintenance efforts must be established. Planting trees and vegetation around the dam area prevents erosion and stabilizes the structure. Regular checks should be conducted for cracks or blockages to ensure the dam continues to function efficiently for decades. Why are sand dams a game changer for water security? First, they are a cost-effective solution because they use locally available materials and last for decades with minimal maintenance. Second, they help communities adapt to droughts by ensuring year-round water availability, making them a critical climate resilience tool. Third, they support sustainable agriculture by enabling irrigation even in dry seasons, improving food security. Fourth, they improve community health by providing clean drinking water and reducing the spread of waterborne diseases. Fifth, they are environmentally friendly as they work with natural river flow and recharge groundwater levels without disrupting ecosystems. Call to action: join the movement for water security. Dear viewers, water scarcity is a growing global crisis, but sand dams offer a simple, effective, and long-term solution for communities facing seasonal droughts. Let us work together to spread this knowledge, implement sand dams in water-scarce areas, and build a future where clean water is accessible to all. If you found this content useful, support us by sharing this video and subscribing to our channel for more insights on sustainable water solutions. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Awareness speech on sustainable permaculture agriculture in Yemen. Dear viewers and followers, welcome to our channel. Before we begin, we invite you to support us by subscribing, enabling notifications to stay updated, and liking the video if you find the content valuable. Do not forget to share the video with your friends and spread awareness about sustainable agricultural solutions. Introduction: the need for sustainable agriculture in Yemen. Agriculture has been the backbone of Yemen's economy and culture for centuries. However, the country faces severe challenges, including water scarcity, soil degradation, and climate change, which threaten food security and rural livelihoods. To overcome these issues, sustainable permaculture agriculture offers a practical and long-term solution. Permaculture is an innovative and holistic approach to farming that focuses on working with nature rather than against it. It integrates sustainable land use practices, water conservation techniques, and ecological farming methods to ensure long-term productivity. In this video, we will explore the importance of permaculture in Yemen, its key principles, ancient Yemeni agricultural techniques, and how they can help restore the country's agricultural systems. Ancient agricultural practices in Yemen. Yemen has a rich agricultural history dating back thousands of years. Ancient Yemeni civilizations, such as the Sabaeans, Himyarites, and Katabanians, developed advanced farming techniques that allowed them to thrive in arid and mountainous landscapes. Some of these methods remain highly relevant today. First, terraced farming in the highlands. Ancient Yemeni farmers built stone terraces on mountainsides to prevent soil erosion, conserve water, and create fertile land for crops. These terraces, which are still used today in regions like Hiraz, Jabal Sabir, and Al-Mawad, enable water retention and sustainable cultivation of grains, coffee, and fruits. Second, the Great Marib Dam and water management systems. The Great Marib Dam, built by the Sabaeans over 2,800 years ago, was one of the world's most advanced water management systems. This massive irrigation structure controlled seasonal floods, storing water for agriculture and supporting one of the most prosperous civilizations in ancient Arabia. Similar smaller-scale irrigation systems were built across Yemen, using underground canals and cisterns to distribute water efficiently. Third, rainwater harvesting techniques. Ancient Yemenis built underground cisterns and stone reservoirs to capture and store rainwater for dry seasons. In desert areas like Hadramaut, traditional methods such as qanats, underground water tunnels, help transport water from highland springs to lower farmlands. Fourth, sustainable agroforestry with native crops. Ancient Yemeni farmers cultivated drought-resistant crops such as sorghum, millet, and date palms, ensuring food security even in harsh conditions. They also practiced agroforestry by planting fruit trees alongside staple crops, creating self-sustaining ecosystems. Fifth, traditional organic farming methods. The use of natural fertilizers from livestock manure and composting was a common practice. Instead of chemical pesticides, herbal and plant-based repellents were used to control pests naturally. Modern permaculture practices inspired by ancient Yemen. By learning from Yemen's ancient agricultural wisdom, modern farmers can revive and adapt these techniques to build resilient, self-sufficient farms. Some key permaculture strategies that align with Yemen's historical farming practices include: first, water conservation and harvesting. Reviving terraced farming and building small-scale check dams to slow water runoff and improve soil moisture retention. Expanding rainwater harvesting systems with modern storage tanks and filtration methods. Promoting drip irrigation to minimize water waste. Second, soil restoration and regeneration. Implementing composting and mulching to enhance soil fertility, just as ancient Yemeni farmers did. Planting leguminous cover crops like fava beans to restore nitrogen levels naturally. Third, agroforestry and crop diversity. Encouraging the replanting of native, drought-resistant crops, such as sorghum, millet, and coffee. Integrating fruit trees, such as pomegranates, mangoes, and citrus, into farmlands to enhance biodiversity. Fourth, natural pest control and organic farming. Utilizing companion planting techniques, such as intercropping basil with vegetables to deter pests. Encouraging beneficial insects like bees and ladybugs to maintain ecological balance. Fifth, sustainable livestock integration. Raising goats, sheep, and chickens alongside crops for natural fertilization and weed control. Implementing rotational grazing to prevent overgrazing and land degradation. Why is permaculture agriculture vital for Yemen? First, it enhances food security. By adopting sustainable practices, farmers can produce more food using fewer resources, reducing dependency on expensive imports. Second, it conserves water and soil. Water-efficient farming and soil restoration techniques help combat desertification and maintain Yemen's agricultural lands for future generations. Third, it strengthens rural livelihoods. Permaculture creates income opportunities through diversified crops, organic farming, and eco-friendly products that can be sold in local and international markets. Fourth, it protects the environment. Sustainable farming reduces pollution, restores degraded land, and supports biodiversity, ensuring a balanced ecosystem. Fifth, it builds resilience against climate change. By implementing permaculture principles, Yemeni farmers can adapt to extreme weather conditions, such as droughts and unpredictable rainfall. Call to action, supporting sustainable agriculture in Yemen. Dear viewers, agriculture is not just about growing food, it is about sustaining life, preserving nature, and securing the future. Yemen has the potential to revive its ancient farming traditions through permaculture, ensuring long-term food security and environmental health. Let us work together to spread awareness, support sustainable farming projects, and empower Yemeni farmers with the knowledge and resources needed to transform agriculture. If you found this content valuable, support us by sharing this video and subscribing to our channel for more insights on sustainable agriculture. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. This video delivered a detailed speech on rainwater harvesting methods, expected benefits, and its historical significance in Yemen. Dear viewers and esteemed audience, we welcome you to this video, where we will discuss one of the most important environmental and agricultural topics, rainwater harvesting. Before we begin, we encourage you to support this initiative by subscribing to the channel, enabling notifications, and sharing this video to spread awareness about the importance of utilizing rainwater through sustainable methods. Introduction: The importance of rainwater harvesting. Water is the essence of life and the foundation of development and stability. However, due to climate change and water scarcity, it has become crucial to seek sustainable solutions to ensure water availability for future generations. One of the most effective solutions is rainwater harvesting, an ancient technique that has been used for thousands of years to secure water in arid and semi-arid regions. In Yemen, where mountainous and desert terrains pose significant challenges to water availability, ancestors developed intelligent systems for harvesting rainwater and utilizing it for agriculture and drinking. Today, we urgently need to revive and enhance these techniques to combat drought and water shortages. Methods of rainwater harvesting. There are several methods for harvesting rainwater, each varying in effectiveness depending on the terrain and local needs. Some of the most important methods include 1. Traditional tanks and wells. This method involves collecting rainwater from rooftops or surrounding lands and directing it into underground or above-ground storage tanks for later use. These tanks are traditionally built using local materials such as clay or stone, a practice Yemenis have employed for thousands of years, particularly in mountainous and desert regions. 2. Agricultural terraces. Agricultural terraces are among the smartest solutions invented to conserve soil and water. In ancient Yemen, these terraces were constructed on mountain slopes to prevent soil erosion and retain water within agricultural fields, ensuring crops benefited from rainwater for extended periods. 3. Dams and water barriers. Ancient Yemenis built massive dams, such as the Marib Dam, one of history's greatest engineering feats, which collected rainwater and distributed it to fields through an extensive canal system. Additionally, smaller dams were constructed in various regions to retain water and replenish soil and groundwater reserves. 4. Rock barriers and water catchments. This technique involves constructing rock barriers in valleys and natural flood paths to slow water flow, allowing it to seep into the soil instead of running off rapidly and being lost. 5. Modern harvesting techniques. Today, traditional methods can be integrated with modern systems such as rooftop rainwater collection, plastic storage tanks, and water recycling technologies, enhancing efficiency and improving water resource sustainability. Expected benefits of rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting provides numerous environmental, economic, and social benefits, including 1. Reducing dependence on groundwater. Harvesting rainwater helps reduce pressure on groundwater resources, which are being depleted due to excessive pumping and insufficient natural replenishment. 2. Enhancing agricultural production. This technique provides a sustainable irrigation source for farmers, boosting agricultural output and improving crop quality, especially in dry areas suffering from water scarcity. 3. Mitigating floods and flash floods. By constructing dams and barriers, water flow can be controlled, reducing the risk of floods that destroy agricultural lands and infrastructure. 4. Improving soil quality. Retaining water helps prevent soil erosion, maintaining its fertility and reducing desertification. 5. Supporting rural communities. When there is a sustainable water supply, local communities can improve their living conditions by using water for drinking, farming, and livestock rearing, enhancing food and economic security. Yemen's ancient experience in rainwater harvesting. Throughout history, ancient Yemenis developed ingenious systems for rainwater harvesting, including 1. Marib Dam. The Marib Dam is one of the world's oldest dams, used to store rainwater and distribute it across vast agricultural areas through a network of canals. This dam contributed to the prosperity of the Sabaean kingdom, providing water for thousands of residents and farmers. 2. Mountainous agricultural terraces. Agricultural terraces were a brilliant solution for retaining water in high-altitude regions. These stepped fields trapped rainwater within the soil, preventing erosion and boosting crop yields. 3. Wells and rock reservoirs. Yemenis relied on digging wells into rock formations to collect rainwater, using it for drinking and irrigation, a technique still in practice today. Consequences of failing to implement rainwater harvesting techniques. If rainwater is not properly utilized, various environmental, social, and economic problems may arise, including 1. Losing vast amounts of water. Without proper